Hey guys, I wanted to do a video for you today on how to release the feelings of betrayal from people who have hurt you. If you feel like you've been hurt by people close to you, someone you're seeing, someone you're dating, a lot of times my clients come in because they have repetitions when people they're dating or been married to where there's a lot of betrayal, or if it's people outside of that in your inner circle. Here's how I've learned for myself and helped with my clients and how to let the feelings of betrayal go. So when somebody betrays you, it comes up generally in a pattern. I don't know if you've noticed this. I see this with clients a lot. In dating, it's like you meet the same kinds of people over and over again. I've experienced it with people in my circle, but it's just like a lot of repetitions of patterns of wounds being kind of pressed at. Feelings of betrayal, feelings of abandonment, feelings of hurt. And it's always similar things that happen again and again. For me, for my clients, really for everybody. Everyone deals with this on some level. Here's how I've learned for myself and have helped clients be able to let these feelings go and to let this feeling of feeling betrayed go. So something that you have to notice, and this is what I noticed in my spiritual awakening, is, I had to finally face the pattern. Instead of feeling like, why is this always happening to me? Why am I always dealing with this with people? Why do these things keep happening? I had to look at the patterns themselves. I had to face the pattern. I had to face these things and say, what is the ongoing pattern that happens every single time? And this goes for my clients too. What is the same thing that always happens? And first you want to look at these people and say, what are the red flags with these people that I can start spotting so I know how to recognize red flags? What are the earliest signs of these patterns? So identifying the red flags and the initial stages of them is step one. Then there's another step, because you don't want to go out now and search for that in every single person. Like, okay, do you have that red flag? Do you have that red flag? You want to know how to search for green flags. All right. If somebody is doing something and it always hits that wound, it's always a sense of betrayal, it's always abandonment, rejection, whatever. What is the opposite of that people do? Where you're like, wow, love, understanding, being seen, being supported, being cared for. What are the green flags that I can look for and the early signs of that? And then start pivoting, start noticing where the red flags are and go, all right, I want to look for the person with the green flags, because you don't want to feel like everyone is a red flag. You want to know that there are people who do have good intentions out there, and you just want to know how to spot them. So first of all, it's that. The next part after spotting in others is how to spot it within yourself. So there's a reason patterns constantly come up with others, and it's because it's mirroring to us something that we need to see about ourselves where we are stuck. And it could be that we do the same things. It could be that we respond in a really unhealthy way. We respond in a really reactive way. We shut down. We do things that end up hurting somebody else or that person in return. But it's that shadow work, needing to go in and see, what is my reaction to these things? How am I responding? And how is that hurting myself and others? And really start doing inner work of addressing those habits. Start changing those habits with things that are healthy. Becoming self-aware is half the battle. Once you're aware, you can then start switching out those behaviors, those reactions, with something that you feel like you would want to do instead. Something that resonates well, that you're taking the high road in the situation, because ideally then you will attract people that will do that same thing back. So you have to become that person that you want to be. If that's in a relationship, if that's in a friendship, if that's in any other kind of relationship, be that person that you would want to be in somebody else. Be that for you first. Be the person, like I always tell clients who are dating, be the person you want to date. So it's kind of that thing. It's like you want to become that person that you're searching for in others. And that's how you really start doing it. The last part of that is now understanding why these dynamics keep happening. All right. And there's different kinds of soul ties and soul relationships that we have with people. So there are karmic partners, there's soul family, and there's soulmates. All right. When you see these constant repetitions of these same negative behaviors and patterns and people coming forward to you that are hurting you all the time, they are karmic partners. They literally have soul contracts with you, and they will come up in future lifetimes. You feel like you've known them from a past life. You swore they're your soulmate. You swear you've known them before. You have. You have a soul tie, but your soul tie is a karmic partner soul tie. You are meant to show up throughout lifetimes to one another and kind of trigger each other, actually, to help teach each other a lesson, to show each other where you're stuck, to show each other what you need to work on, how where you're stuck in life, where your soul is stuck, where there are negative things that need to be worked out. That is their purpose, and you are that purpose to them too. It goes mutually. You are there to have that with each other. You will have future lifetimes where you'll come back and find each other again and have a new soul contract doing that in a different arena. So you will always have that with each other for different reasons, to do different things, to work on different issues. All right, so if you're like, I thought this person was my soulmate, I've known them forever, I feel like I've known them in the past life, that's why karmic partner. People oftentimes confuse them with twin flames. If it's that toxic and you end up leaving each other, it was a karmic partner, not a twin flame. All right, so there's that. Once you start really learning the lessons and doing this work and seeing what it is in others and what it is in yourself that need to be changed, and making those changes within yourself and how you're relating to others and who you're kind of like navigating towards, then you're that wisdom breaks you out of these karmic cycles, which is why you have karmic partners. It breaks you out of these karmic cycles. Once these karmic cycles are broken, it's because you've gained the wisdom. Wisdom breaks karmic cycles. So now that you've gained this wisdom and you kind of leveled up, like your soul reaches a higher place, you're in alignment, your energy is up higher, you're now going to start attracting soul family and soulmates. And it's not always just people, you don't just have one soulmate and that's it. It's like you have soulmates, you have soul family. We come as souls, we have tribes that we come in with. And then you start running into those people, and it's like you've known each other forever, but you never leave each other's lives. You always find ways of coming back to each other. And some of them are your family, some of them are just soulmates, people not necessarily in your soul family, but you have such a deep soul bond with that you never want to leave each other anyways. Those are soulmates. So it's like, if you want to leave those karmic partners behind, find your soulmate, find your soul family, find your people, find your tribe. That is what it takes. So if you feel that betrayal, if you feel like you've been betrayed over and over by the same type of person over and over again, having this understanding and doing this work will help you understand there's a deeper purpose to it. It's not to betray you. It's to help you level up, rise up, and ascend as a soul. So when I learned that, I thanked my karmic partners for the lessons. I did a cord cutting where cord cutting needed to happen. I appreciate them for the lessons they gave me because they served a great purpose in my life, and I know I've served one in theirs as well, for they have many lessons to learn on this lifetime, and I just wish each other well, and that's all you can do. And then you can, as you move forward, you move up, you see things from a higher perspective with all this newfound wisdom, the better people come in. The better partners, the better everybody. Just people in your life that you're looking for will come in as a result of that. So that is how you let go of feelings of betrayal and stop searching for it everywhere you go, and see that there is a way to break out of it and find that peace and find that love within others and yourself. Thanks, guys.